What's going on, everybody? Welcome inside fitnessinformant.com, Fitness Informant's YouTube channel. I'm FI founder and CEO Ryan Buckeye. I want to thank you for stopping by to check out our 100% honest, no bullshit review of Core Nutritionals Core Burn. It's their fat burner, their thermogenic fat burner. Today we're going to talk about this product on 5 different categories. First, we're going to talk about the ingredient profile. What is in this product? Is it dosed correctly? Second, we're going to talk about the effectiveness. Third, we're going to talk about flavor, which is pineapple strawberry. Then we're going to talk about mixability, and then finally value of this product. So let's first dive into the ingredient profile. This is a 56 serving unit. So our recommendation is 2 scoops. This is probably going to give you the sufficient dosage that you need to get the best benefit possible from this product. And it still will be a 28 serving unit, which is comparable to those on the market. So we're going to dive into each individual ingredient at what it's labeled at on the actual label, and then we'll talk about the double scoop and double dosages. So the first ingredient here is L-Carnitine, the version of carnitine at 500 milligrams. Now we like to see L-Carnitine dosed around 1 to 1.5, or basically 1,500 milligrams. It's kind of a nice area, sometimes up to 3,000 milligrams. We've seen it. L-Carnitine is sort of the superior version of carnitine that we like to see. It does a couple things. One, it helps with cognitive enhancement. It actually can act as a nootropic of sorts. Second, it transports fatty acids in the body to be burned off as fuel. Now that does not necessarily mean it's going to lead to fat loss or weight loss, but it leads to more energy production, which then in turn increase body temperature, which can then increase the fat burn or fat loss in your body. So 500 milligrams is not really where we want it to be, but if you double scoop this like our recommendation at a full gram of L-Carnitine, it's a solid dosage. The next ingredient is Garcinia cambogia extract at 250 milligrams. What this does, it helps regulate blood sugar, and it actually can help block certain types of fats. Now at 250 milligrams, or you double scoop that at 500 milligrams, it's a good dosage of this. We actually see this in a lot of different GDAs now, which is glucose disposal agents, and in fat burners, so it's a solid ingredient used here in the ingredient profile. Green coffee extract, standardized to 50% chlorogenic acid. So green coffee extract, when it's combined with caffeine, does some really cool stuff, and it can help with thermogenesis, but also it helps with the chlorogenic acid, actually helps with glucose metabolism and lipid metabolism up to about 125 milligrams. So if you look at this at 50% chlorogenic acid, you're at 125 milligrams of chlorogenic acid, and we like to see this anywhere between 100 and 320 milligrams, I believe, is the actual accepted dosage of this. So on 1 scooper right there, on 2 scoops, you're actually getting 250 milligrams of chlorogenic acid, which is going to give you the maximized, or the maximum effort for glucose and lipid metabolism in the body. The next ingredient is cocoa extract, which is standardized at 20% theobromine. Theobromine, kind of a form of caffeine a little bit, in terms of it can help increase body temperature and energy. It stimulates the central nervous system. Combine that with caffeine, increase the central nervous system. It can help suppress appetite as well as increase body temperature, which is what you're kind of looking for in a fat burner. Caffeine is used next to the 150 milligrams. It's nice that, see, 150 milligrams, so if you double scoop this, you're at 300 milligrams of caffeine, which is going to be fine. This can be used very well as a pre-workout, and it can also be used as a 1 scoop cardio, product maybe later in the day, because I know many of us have a hard time sleeping if we consume too much caffeine. So 150 milligrams of caffeine, not overly crazy. It's about 2 cups of coffee. So if you can consume that in the afternoon, you should still be able to get a decent night's sleep, but feel free to go ahead and double scoop it as well if you want to get 300 milligrams of caffeine and get more effective dosages of the other ingredients in this product. The next ingredient here is Coleus Forscoli. I can't pronounce this ingredient, but we have it over at fitnessinformant.com. It's these Latin names. It actually explains exactly what this is, but what this does in studies, it actually shows us an increased lean mass in people. It helps burn off fat. We are at 125 milligrams here in this product. The next ingredient is Bacopa at 100 milligrams. Now this is a nice cognitive enhancing ingredient that pairs well with L-Carnitine. So L-Carnitine at 500 milligrams or 1,000 if you double scoop it, and then you have Bacopa at 100 milligrams or 200 if you double scoop it, should give you a nice cognitive enhancing impact on this product. So this is why I say this can be acting as a pre-workout for you, because you're getting energy from the caffeine, you're getting a cognitive enhancing from L-Car and from Bacopa. So there's an opportunity there to actually replace your pre-workout with Core Burn if that's really what you're looking to do. The next ingredient here is a bitter orange extract. It is a standardized to 50% synephrine, which is a branded version of synephrine. This is at 50 milligrams. So if it's standardized to 50% synephrine, you're getting 25 milligrams. Again, double scoop this, you're getting 50 milligrams of synephrine, which helps aid in fat loss and stimulates the central nervous system. 50 milligrams is really traditionally where we see synephrine. It's a very popular ingredient. It's a very effective ingredient that we like here at F5. And the last ingredient here is actually Pure Energy, which is a different version of caffeine, which is about 50 milligrams. This is another sort of pure natural version of caffeine that'll pair as well with the 150 milligrams of caffeine you have to obviously stimulate the central nervous system. Caffeine can also suppress appetite, etc. So overall, very nice selection of ingredients, some unique ingredients that we find in glucose disposal agents and in other fat burners, but there's also ingredients used in this that you don't see very often in fat burners. Some of the fat burners, like I said, the ones that are using raspberry ketones and just green tea extract, Very, very, very overrated. This is a solid product on paper that we like to see. In terms of effectiveness, a couple things here. There was an increase in energy. Obviously, we did 1 and 2 scoops. At 2 scoops, you're getting 300 plus milligrams of caffeine. You're going to have an increase in energy unless you're a super crazy stim junkie. Thermogenic, you're going to have an increased body temperature, should be expected. That's really ideally the biggest thing with this. Now, in terms of weight loss or fat loss, you can't really basically, you can't take the scale into consideration here, because the scale doesn't necessarily mean weight loss. The scale could also mean water weight. It can mean many different things. So over the course of 56 servings or maybe 28 days if you're using this product, will you notice a difference in body fat? It's hard to say. What you really need to do is maybe get a DEXA scan, or if you're, if you're hard up for it, then in-body might be an opportunity as well. But again, those can fluctuate as well. Here's the biggest takeaways in terms of effectiveness. If you're looking for something that's going to increase your body temperature, slight suppressant of appetite, and increase energy, Core Burn does all 3 of those. I'd say it does energy and thermogenic the best. Appetite suppressant, kind of secondary, but it also, there is that there because of the stimulants in this product. Obviously you can't tell if you're metabolizing glucose in your body potentially. You don't really feel that. But overall, based on the ingredient profile and the extension of that, this is going to be an effective fat burner / thermogenic product on the market. In terms of flavor, this is pineapple strawberry. Here's what we'll tell you. We enjoyed it. With the grain, we enjoyed it quite a bit here. Now there's some products out there that use an ingredient called grains of paradise. Now grains of paradise, what that actually would do, it's not in this product, but what that actually does, it gives a spice flavor to it. So in this product, we don't have grains of paradise or paradoxine, so you're actually going to get more of the strawberry flavor of this. So it's an enjoyable fat burner. Again, grains of paradise is a phenomenal ingredient used in some fat burners, but it can really impact the taste. We're not going to have that issue here. So pineapple strawberry, it's a little sweet, more strawberry than pineapple, but it's very enjoyable. If that flavor sounds appealing to you, you're probably going to like it. We are fans of the flavor, but again, taste is always subjective, so just keep that in mind. In terms of mixability, 1 serving on this is 5.1 grams. 2 servings then would be 10.2 grams. If you mix this in 6 to 8 ounces of water, here's what you get. You get slight residue. You get some white little particles, which is one of the ingredients in the product that doesn't necessarily dissolve fully in water. Not really any clumping per se, but it's a little bit gritty and grindy. So, but that's okay because again, you're not using a ton of water. And it's not like a protein powder that's clumping up, which makes it very difficult to drink. You're not going to have that issue with this product. In terms of value, this product retails for $43.99. Now that, for 56 servings or 28 servings, is not a bad price. Typically, we see a 30 serving fat burner, an effective one, for 40 bucks. So if this is 28 servings at $43.99, it might slightly be a little bit more expensive than some of the other competitive fat burners on the market, but this is using some really cool, unique ingredients dosed well for you. So especially if you're doing a double scoop like you should be doing with this product, you're gonna get really more efficacious dosing of certain ingredients that are in this product that helps with thermogenesis, that helps with energy production, and with suppressing appetite. So we are fans of this product. We definitely think it's worth the investment of $44 through the Core's website. If you want to purchase this product, look below for a purchase link to purchase the product directly from their website. Also, if we have a coupon code to save you a few dollars, we'll put that below here in the description as well. Make sure you follow us on all our social media channels. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel by hitting on the red subscribe now button here below to stay up to date with all new core nutritional reviews, fat burn reviews, and more. Make sure you check out our podcast. It's called Be Informed, Live Fit. It's on iTunes, Spotify, right here on YouTube, and all podcast platforms, featuring amazing guests like 8-time Mr. Olympia champion Ronnie Coleman, Branch Warren, 4-time Mr. Olympia champion Jay Cutler, John Meadows, Chris Gethin, so many more, including Doug Miller, the CEO of Core Nutritionals. And for this full review, more supplement reviews, supplement news, deals, rankings, fitness plans, and nutrition plans, visit us on our official website. We're online at fitnessinformant.com.